Deborah Ali, and welcome to Lift Every Voice. Today we have with us Miguel Sanchez, founder of the Miami Power Team. It's a nonprofit organization that merges karate with social activities for physically challenged children. Miguel, welcome to Lift Every Voice.
Thank you.
Before we get into the actual activities and things that you do with physically challenged children, let's talk about the karate. What form or aspect do you work with?
We use karate as physical therapy. Instead of how people think a violent side of the karate or self-defense. We're applying karate as helping handicapped children to move their arms and legs. And that's a beautiful project that we are involucrating kids who use karate or any sport. We're putting together like baseball, soccer, basketball, roller skating, and now we do all sport. At the beginning was just karate, but now we do all sport together.
Stay tuned and we'll be right back. We have two of the members during this segment with us, Raymond Gonzalez and Giovanni Sanchez. Guys, welcome to Lift Every Voice.
Thank you.
Let's start with you, Giovanni. How long have you been involved in the karate field?
Oh, I started karate when I was 5 years old, and I've been practicing all my life.
How old are you now?
I'm 13.
And so what degree, tell us a little bit about what you do in the karate, what degree belt you have, and how did you earn that?
Well, first it took me a lot of training, and it was really hard. I had to practice a lot, almost 5 times a week, or 3. And I'm black belt first degree right now. It was really hard to get it.
The logo that you have on your uniform, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that was me and some handicapped person that fortunately died. And that's
so you came up with the design of it and at least the posing of the picture.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. And we were talking to your dad earlier in the show, just so folks know who you are, because you're one of the founders with your father in the program. Raymond, let's talk about your involvement. How long have you been with the group, and what is your degree?
I've joined the group in December of '96, and I've been in karate for approximately 6 years. And I started when I was 13. I'm currently 19 years old.
Okay. Tell us about, and either one can go, some of your experiences in working with the kids that you work with. Let's talk about, your dad had mentioned about the roller skating. What was that like for you?
When we started, we thought like, how are these kids gonna do it? But, they tried and everything. And what we do is we put them in the wheelchairs and we put on our roller skates and we push them. And they have a lot of fun.
And you do that how often?
Like about once a month.
Okay. Now, what role did you play in the roller skating area? You were one of the pushers.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Mostly all the members and family members push some like brothers. It joins the family together.
Good, good. Raymond, what about you? Tell us about some of your experience you've had working with the kids. What's it been like? One
of the first people that I went with the power team to visit, he was in a wheelchair, and he was about 4 years old, and he was really mad that he was handicapped. He didn't want to be handicapped, so he was like, we wanted to take a picture with him, and he's like, no, I don't want to take a picture in my wheelchair, but yet he couldn't stand up by himself. So we kept going and going, and now he doesn't need a wheelchair. He walks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. What about some of the other kids that are involved? Tell me about that. How many karate folks you got involved with you now?
Members that do karate, we have 6 members, which is my sister, my brother, me, 3 other friends of mine from karate.
Tell us about your brothers and sisters. What degrees do they have, and how long have they been working in karate?
My brother, he's the same degree I am, black belt first degree, and he started when he was 4 years old. He's 11 right now. And my sister, she's 9. She just started a few months ago, but she's been with us in the Miami Power Team Foundation a couple of times for a long time.
Is she the only girl in the group, or you have others?
No, we have another girl. Her name is Melanie. She's 14.
Okay, and what degree does she have?
She's a black belt.
Okay, all right. How do you get folks involved in your organization? When you go out there and talk to people, what kind of things do you tell them?
we tell them that most of these kids, you know, we need people to come and help us, you know, like to play baseball and to like the roller skating, because there's a lot of kids, and mostly, you know, there's more kids than volunteers. So we got to get more volunteers to help us out with the kids.
Okay, what are some of the things that the volunteers can do that you need them to help you with?
Playing baseball, you know, just playing, and, you know, handling the kids in the wheelchairs and pushing them when we go roller skating and stuff like that.
Okay. Tell us about, your dad had mentioned earlier about your going to Tokyo. What was going through that process like to get to the point where they invited you to come?
It was really hard because we had to train a lot to be chosen for the USA team. And now the master, he wanted to present us to everybody over there in Japan, that because he came over here to visit us and we had some seminars, and we had a lot of fun with him, and he met us and everything, and he wanted to tell everybody in Japan like what we do.
Pretty much covered the area in Miami, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What about some of the birthday activities? Tell us how some of those have been going for you. What kind of things do you do there?
Yeah, we get the kids that, like, we do it once every 3 months or so, and then we get like all the kids that for the past 3 months they had birthdays, and we celebrate their birthdays, like, we went to Dandy Bear and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. What kind of things, talk to me about what you're going to be doing later. Are you going to continue on with your karate? Both of you, and I'll start with you, Giovanni.
Yeah, I'll keep on with that as long as one of those handicapped kids.
Now, what are the next steps in karate for you? I mean, you've got the black belt. There are other degrees that you can work on as well?
Yeah, that keeps on going.
Okay, what do you know what they are?
I think it's all the way up to 8th degree.
Okay, and so what's the difference between the degrees? Explain that, because you said you've got the first degree in black belt.
Yeah, it's almost like, let me see, like when you start off with the white belt, which is the first belt, and you go on to the next belt. Well, when you got the black belt, it's just like a sign. Now you've just begun karate. You got to show everybody, you know, that black belt is not like, you know, you're a master, you can't be a teacher. It keeps on going. It just doesn't stop there. It's not like you just graduated from karate or anything. Okay, so you can still have to continue to work at it. What kind of things do you do to train for it at home, or to get ready, to prepare for competition?
You'd run a lot, and hit punching bags, stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, I want to thank you both for joining us, and I want to wish you luck on your trip to Tokyo. And again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week on Lift Every Voice.